My name is Tommy. My life was ordinary, almost painfully so. Every morning, the shrill alarm would wake me. I'd eat breakfast and take the same bus to school. I walked the same corridors, sat in the same classroom, listened to the same tedious lessons. My circle of friends was small, my love life almost non-existent, and while others exchanged secret glances and little gifts with their crushes, I remained an invisible observer. Everyone's life seemed colorful and full of energy, while mine was gray, silent, and almost forgotten. Yet that day was different. It was Valentine's Day. The entire school was decorated with hearts, streamers, and flowers. Laughter and whispers echoed through the hallways. Students exchanged gifts and notes, their excitement palpable. I watched from the shadows, imagining what it might feel like to be part of it, yet quickly dismissed the thought. That simply wasn't my life. Perhaps it never would be. The bell rang, signaling the end of recess, and classes resumed. I looked out the window and noticed something unusual. A piece of paper, catching the sunlight, floated gently down from above. My heart raced. I squinted, and yes, it was really falling, shimmering as if calling out to me. The teacher called on me, but I couldn't look away. I silently prayed that the paper wouldn't drift away. Throughout the lesson, my eyes were glued to it, my hand gripping my desk tightly, trying to calm my racing heart. When recess rang again, I leapt from my seat and ran toward the courtyard. My chest heaved as I sprinted down the stairs and burst through the back doors. The paper was gone. Panic and frustration clawed at me. Maybe I was imagining things. I started to turn back, but then, as if guided by some unseen force, the paper fluttered straight to me. I bent down, quickly ensuring no one saw me, and picked it up. My breath caught. This wasn't just a piece of paper. It was a photograph, and the girl in it. She was impossibly beautiful. Golden hair, eyes that sparkled with a light of their own, a smile that seemed to illuminate the image. I stared for minutes, unable to look away. Could she be a student here? Who had taken this picture? My mind raced with questions, and an undeniable urge took hold. I needed to find her. Recess ended, and I slipped the photo into my pocket, returning to class with my thoughts still consumed by the mysterious girl. Throughout the lesson, I stole glances at it under my desk. My curiosity grew, becoming an obsession. By the time school ended, I had scanned every hallway, every classroom, but she was nowhere to be found. Perhaps this was all a dream, I told myself. At home, I tried to focus on my studies, but my mind refused to cooperate. I lay on my bed, staring at the photograph for what felt like hours. Somewhere between exhaustion and fascination, I drifted into sleep, and she appeared in my dreams. But she wasn't happy. Her eyes were brimming with tears, her small hands pressed against the darkness that seemed to consume her. When I reached out, her face twisted in terror and hatred. She lunged at me, and I felt as though I were being suffocated. I woke up in a cold sweat, heart pounding. The alarm had already gone off. I was late for school. Breathless, I got ready, shoved the photo into my pocket, and ran. 10 minutes later, I arrived at school, still panting, when I saw her. She was there, sitting in my classroom, in the very seat I had been assigned. How could this be real? My teacher noticed my delay and told me to sit quietly, but my gaze was fixed. She looked at me and smiled. "Is there something on your face? Why are you staring?" she asked. I quickly averted my eyes, mumbling an apology. Throughout the lesson, I found myself secretly comparing her to the photograph. It was her. The mysterious girl was real. During recess, she went out alone into the courtyard. I followed at a distance. She walked to the spot where I had found the photo and sat on the stone, inhaling a deep breath. I wanted to approach her, but couldn't. Something about this moment felt sacred, yet terrifying. Our eyes met briefly, and I quickly looked away. Returning to class, I tried to tell a friend, but they thought I was joking. The teacher dismissed my concerns with a bewildered look. That night, things escalated. I heard tapping at my window. I woke and saw a faint outline, a heart drawn on the foggy glass. My heart pounded faster. I sensed someone's presence behind me. Slowly, I turned, and she was there. Her face had transformed into something grotesque, her mouth crawling with insects. She whispered in a voice that cut through my mind, "Find me." I tried to scream, but no sound came out. When I opened my eyes again, she was gone. I couldn't sleep after that. Something compelled me toward the school courtyard where the photo had first appeared. I grabbed a shovel and in the pitch-black night began digging frantically. The earth gave way beneath my hands, my heart hammering, my mind racing. Finally, I unearthed her body, bloodied and decayed, yet unmistakably her. I vomited and stumbled back, struggling to comprehend the reality. I called the police. When they arrived, everything came to light. Years ago, the school principal had victimized and ultimately killed her. Her spirit had been trapped in the school, unseen yet desperately trying to be found. The principal confessed, and justice was finally served. A few days later, I went to her grave, the photograph clutched in my hands. The sun was setting, painting the sky in purples and oranges. I knelt beside the freshly turned soil, tears streaming down my face. "I'm sorry I didn't find you sooner," I whispered, placing the photo carefully by her grave along with a single flower. For the first time, I felt a strange sense of peace, as if my small gesture had eased her pain. That night, I dreamed of her again. She was radiant, running among flowers, a pure smile on her face. She approached me, hugged me, and whispered, "Thank you." I'm at peace now. A warm sensation washed over me, dispelling the lingering fear. My heart slowed, replaced with an overwhelming sense of calm. From that day forward, I noticed the world differently. Every face, every smile, every small gesture held meaning. The memory of her story, had taught me the value of noticing the unseen, of acknowledging the overlooked. Even my mundane life seemed full of hidden beauty. And every night, as I drifted to sleep, I would see her running through fields of flowers, always smiling, always at peace, reminding me that even in darkness, light and kindness can prevail.